Hello, Your Majesty, and welcome now to Thursday. Well, sunny and professional is my prediction today for the royalty of the zodiac. The moon has now moved into Taurus, putting emotional focus for the next 2 days on your career and legacy. So you will be emotionally sensitive to the ideas of where your work is, and you'll be emotionally empowered to make your work go where you want it to go. So it's really up to you. You can go to the dark side of the moon and worry about the fact that you don't have work or that your boss sucks or anything like that. Or you can emotionally go in and invest and really show up at that application or show up at that job, just knowing in your heart you deserve it and you want to light cast it. So it's really up to you, but your emotional sensitivity will be there for the next 2 days. So around the sun, Mars is ruling the day, which means it's now time to act. The topic for Leos this month, of course, is your social status. Now, yesterday I said, look in the mirror and make a commitment to yourself about what you want in 2009 when it comes to social reputation, circle of friends, and where you will be. Now that you've committed, now act on it. I don't care how small the task is, Leo. Do something today to act on this. So it may be sending out a resume. It may be going to a printer to see about new business cards. It may be telling a friend, you know what, you pissed me off. Whatever it is, act on it, move forward. Don't be too aggressive, but show the universe you're so serious you want it to happen. Then lastly, Jupiter. Now Jupiter has retrograded, and it actually has retrograded for the last 4 days. And a lot of people have emailed me and said, why haven't you reported on it retrograding? Well, because it takes a few days to take effect. Okay, I've been doing this for 4 years. I know exactly when this stuff usually clicks into gear. By now, you should be feeling the Jupiter retrograde, which means it's time to internalize what we were externalizing. That's what a retrograde is, the internal versus the external. And looking back over a situation and reviewing, basically. So for you, for the last few months, it's all been about going after the type of partnerships and relationships you want. New friends, new lovers, new husbands, new wives, new business partners, out, externalizing, expanding, imagining what the possibilities could be. How happy could a marriage be? What do I really want? All this externalization. Now that you've externalized, internalize. It's time to walk around the planet as if you've already drawn this stuff in. So it's kind of like fake it till you make it in a Jupiter retrograde. So walk around as if you're happily married. Okay, if you're trying to draw in a personal marriage, for instance, romantically, well then your bed should be big enough for 2. You should have enough closet space for her, that sort of thing. If you're trying to bring in a business partnership, you should already be thinking about how you're going to share your Excel documents with that person and how you're going to have QuickBooks ready for them and have their own login. Internalize your external expectations. This is the final step of light casting reality in that regard, because once we own it, it comes in. That's the law of attraction. So now is the internalization. This is the tide coming in, but it begins with you walking that path. So start walking around like you are married and that you do have the best business partners on the planet. All right, Your Majesty, that's all I have for the day. I'll see you tomorrow with your weekend forecast. Live, love, be. So go.